Hey guys, how's it going? I haven't done a video in a while, but been very busy. But I just wanted to show this is a 2005 CRF 450 engine I got in that wouldn't turn over, and I figured the crank was seized. But if you look, the rod is bent, and there's a lot of metal. But I think that's from some of it's from a previous blow up that wasn't clean. You can see where the rod hit the case right there. But this case was in pretty bad shape to start with, and someone used it. Look, I mean, they got JB Weld all broke. Well, a lot of the metal was from right there, where the thing or the buffer thing comes down, sits in. That was broke. You can see that messed up. And then on the inside, where the shift drum, that's all messed up. That's that case. But if you look, and I tell people this all the time, do not use RTV or any kind of silicone in your center cases. Any of the excess comes off. So you can just, in the oil, it just comes off and it gets clogged in the oil screens and everywhere on these 4-strokes. This stuff right here was out of the oil screen of the oil pump. All bunch of crap. So do not use, plus this has a center case gasket. If it has a center case gasket, you do not need to use any kind of anything on it. Just use the gasket. If anything, some oil or something, if you want to have it not stick. If you're taking it apart a lot, then you can, it won't stick. But don't use any kind of Yama bond or anything on the gasket. There's no need to. That's what the gasket's for. So you can see it's all over everything. RTV silicone. They got on every gasket in this engine had it. But yeah, this thing, I gotta get a left side case. It needs a lot. A left side case. Show you the head. There's the head from probably a previous blow up. So I don't know. Probably get a used head. Take them valves out and see how they are. I did check the clearances. The exhausts were really loose and the intake were really, really tight. Couldn't even get a feeler gauge through them. So that's concerning there, but I haven't got there yet. And the cylinder needs one of them, but you can get these brand new or good used. The thing about this is there's a lot of good used parts on eBay, like cases and heads and all that stuff. So it shouldn't be too bad, but still, you're looking at a lot of parts. Probably $1,000 in parts just to get this old thing up in, tip-top shape again. That's just my rough guess. What I looked up pretty quick. I have a crank here rebuilt for it, so that's no big deal. But yeah, I mean, look at everything. Broken bolts. This bolt was broken, and then there's a broken one right there. It's have to weld something on. This case, luckily, is still okay, so just clean that up. We'll reuse that. It's got a little bit of ding right there, but that's no big deal. But yeah, a lot of aluminum pieces, but I don't really see anything broken, so it must be from an old blow up and they never cleaned it out. So probably the pieces of aluminum got up here. Yeah, the oil ring, the ring was broke. Probably got up in between the piston and the head or something, and then that's what bent the valve. Or the rod, I mean. But yeah. Gotta love 4-strokes. I've never seen an engine with so many strip bolts. I got a lot of Healy coils to put in on this clutch side. And I think, if I remember right, one of these were stripped. And a couple other things. But yeah, a lot of 10mm bolts, the wrong bolts. So whoever put this engine together needs a good lesson. But yeah, I thought I'd show everybody. Don't use silicone on your engines. Alright, later guys.